I understand why you go out so much and you have to go shopping and so on, but we do the same actually. But I understand it. You go out from work and you need to do something special every day because you have been working too much. So you need to buy something or to do something special, to eat in a good restaurant or whatever, just for you to have something special in your day.
So what's your opinion?
I think that really it's, yeah. We have 1 month of holidays. I don't know if you have
in a year.
In a year, and you have less than this. I think. I don't know exactly. Actually, we are tourists and we don't. I know a friend of us who's Spanish and he's working here, and I see him like really stressed.
Really?
He's stressed because he works a lot. I think that in here, what I know is that bosses are like here, and then you are here. If you are not boss, you are like that. In Spain, there are many cases where it's like this, but sometimes it's more
Like
linear, yeah, horizontal,
vertical.
yeah. It's more like this, and the structure is not like hierarchy. It's more equal. Even if you have more responsibility than you or whatever, you have your opinion and you can talk to your boss about your opinion and like this argue if it's better to do.
So you're visiting in Japan working?
No, I'm only here visiting. I came here for a wedding. Yeah, we came here for a wedding with friends, and we've been here for almost a week now. It's great. It's like it.
Have a chance of working in Japan? Do you try it?
If I could work in Japan, I would, yes. I like the culture. I like that it's very systematic. It seems like everything works in process here, and everyone's very friendly. You know, like the people here are very friendly, and I fit very well in, you know. So if I could work here, I could. And I was actually thinking about that already. If companies would hire me to work in both countries, I would. And maybe have a home here in Japan and a home in the United States. And they go back for
Comparing with your country, how do you feel about work?
I think it would be very, compared to America,
Yes, compared to America.
I think it'd be fine to work here. I think it would be fine. It wouldn't be bad at all. So, you know, it'll be a little bit different because it's a lot longer hours. As far as I heard, it's long, you work long hours, where we work like an 8-hour or a 9-hour day. I heard that you work more of a 10 to 12, maybe sometimes longer hour day. And I learned another thing, that in Japan you socialize after work and you go out every night, and that's a lot different than in America. When you're done work, you go home and you don't really go out with your coworkers. Yeah. And here you go out with your coworkers to build more of a relationship. So I think that's a good thing though, because you work better when you know the people that you work with. That's really cool.
Heard about that in America, those are more independent there. So how do you think about it?
Yeah, we are more independent, but sometimes it's bad because you're so independent that you don't think about the people around you and the people that you live with. So, you know, independence sometimes is good, but it's actually not as good as I would like it to be. You know, it's like I see Japan, and some parts of Japan are very Western, and they want to be more Americanized. And I think it's actually, you should try to stay the way you are, because when you go towards the Western culture, you start to lose some of the values that you have here. Like, you don't see a lot of trash in the ground. You don't see, like, people, you know, just don't, like, the first day I got here, I went for a walk around the area, and the garbage man, he missed the truck a little bit and got garbage on the side of the truck, and he came out with a rag and wiped the truck off. In America, you're like, leave the garbage on the floor. We don't care, you know? No big deal. But here, he actually took pride in his work, you know? So.
But actually, don't you think working with Japanese would be a little hard?
Not really. I would learn the language. I would, being here, I would be forced to learn. You guys ready to go? Okay. Oh, they have to get going.
Okay,
Thanks, guys.
thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you.
さっきめっちゃ気になってた。
次は六本木です。今からインタビュー行ってきます。行ってきます。How do you feel about working in Japan?
I really like working in Japan. The work environment's great. Compared to America, people are more driven over here a little bit. You kind of get the sense that in America, it's someone's always over your back, but here it's kind of everyone does their own thing. So you kind of have more privacy to work at your own pace.
But usually Japanese people like to work
They work in groups, right? But you don't have a boss breathing down your neck, telling you what to do all the time.
so you can decide what you want to do.
You can decide how you You've given a lot of independence. The Lehman Brothers have been given a lot of independence. I don't know if it's true of all Japanese firms.
You work with Japanese
Actually, my team has been it's more international. There's one Japanese person and a French person in Hong Kong. It's a task force to look at all sorts of technological problems in the company. So they have representatives from all the different branches.
So if you can decide where do you want to work, like in America, in Japan, which one will you choose?
I don't know. Can't make a decision yet. Depends what kind of jobs I get.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
In City Hall and prefectures. Now I work for the government, so it's only civil servant work, so I don't really have overtime or anything.
So this is quite different than other
Yes. I don't think it's easy, but I don't think it's that difficult to work either. I mean, looking at the Japanese people around me that I work with, I don't think they're having that much trouble working. So I think they're doing.
So if you can choose, which you can choose to work in France or in Japan.
I think I'd rather work in Japan
In Japan.
because the work market in France is pretty bad right now. A really high unemployment rate, 10% unemployment rate. There's more work for me in Japan right now than in France, so I think I'd rather work in Japan.
Do French people work overall?
Yes.
How long?
It's limited to 40 hours a week, but I would say that they work about 70 hours per week.
70?
Yeah, it's about the same as Japan, I would say.
So France is quite hard.
Yes, as well. But we have more holidays.
Okay. Thank you very much.